My family loves this spicy rich chicken curry and I'm happy to share this recipe with you. I have taken 1 kilogram of chicken which is cut to medium sized pieces. I have washed it well and taken in a vessel. It's now ready to be marinated. To marinate the chicken, we will first put some salt. I use Himalayan salt, which is good for health. Now, using the measuring spoon, I take half a tablespoon of red chili powder, almost 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a tablespoon of cumin powder, and 1 lemon squeezed. Now we mix all of this together. The chicken should marinate for minimum 2 hours. It will be good to marinate it for 5 to 8 hours in the refrigerator. To make the curry, I will need 3 medium-sized onions, 7 to 8 green chilies, 3 cloves of garlic, lots of ginger, few mint leaves, 2 medium-sized tomatoes, a bunch of fenugreek leaves, we also call it methi leaf, half a portion of this grated coconut, few spices, cinnamon sticks, 1 large ilachi, 4 to 5 cardamoms and 1 bay leaf. We would need these spice powders, chili, coriander and turmeric powder. We have the chicken which has been marinated for 3 hours now. Some salt as required and oil. We will need a big pot. I first put some oil. I will be needing almost 1 cup of cooking oil. I would then add the spices when the oil is slightly heated. It's time to add the finely chopped ginger and garlic and the green chilies which I have slitted. Let this cook to slightly golden brown. It's time to add the finely chopped onions. Let the onions cook to translucent. Now it's time to add tomatoes and the finely chopped mint leaves. Now the tomato is slightly cooked. It's time to add the next ingredient, which is finely chopped fenugreek leaves. Fenugreek leaf is very good for health. On a health point of view, I prefer to use fenugreek leaves. It is optional. Definitely it enhances the taste. But if you do not have fenugreek leaf, it's fine that you can eliminate it from your recipe. I add some salt, which is required for just this amount of onion and tomatoes. Now I let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's time to add the rest of the spices. I take 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, quarter teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of pepper powder. Pepper is a very important ingredient to this recipe. It adds to the taste. Mix it all well so these spices cook in the oil. It's important that these powders cook well for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's time to add the marinated chicken. Chicken has been marinated for 3 hours now. We mix it all together. I will not add any additional water. The chicken cooks with the water that's in it. All we need to do is stir it well and let it cook with a closed lid. I forgot to mention this. We will need to add a few curry leaves as well. I have taken like 7 to 8 curry leaves and chopped it. Curry leaves gives a flavor. I close the lid and let it cook for nearly 10 minutes. And while this is cooking, I prepare my coconut and cashew nut paste. I take half a cup of grated coconut in the mixer, few cashew nuts, a little bit of water, and I grind this all together to a very fine paste. Chicken is partly cooked and the water from the chicken is out. It's time to add the coconut cashew nut paste. I also add a cup of water after adding this coconut cashew nut paste, because coconut and cashew nut makes the gravy very thick. So we will need to add approximately 1 to 2 cups of water and mix it all well. It smells good and even the color is good. If required, we may need to add some more water later. I add some salt. I will now close it and cook for another 15 minutes. Wow, this looks good. You see the oil from the gravy is floating up, which means that the gravy is cooked well. The consistency of the gravy is right now just fine, but it will become very thick as it cools down. So I add another cup of water. Later on, while serving the gravy, the consistency of the gravy would be just perfect. I let this cook for another 5 minutes. Make sure to taste it and add the salt if required. Chicken curry is done. It smells good and the consistency of the gravy is also good. I switch off my stove. If you think it's too spicy, you can always set it right by adding little lemon juice to it or even ghee. I have served the chicken curry with ghee rice. We can also eat it with Indian bread. I hope you have enjoyed watching it and will try it. Please feel free to ask your questions in the comment box. Thanks for watching it.